It's okay. Really quick. This is something that God's put on my heart yesterday. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was I was extremely frustrated yesterday. Just like with waiting in general. Um, I feel like and I'm just gonna be honest right now. I just feel like I've waited so long for so many things. I'm not in the mood to wait anymore. I don't have a desire to wait for anything. Not no man, not no promise. I'm like, Lord, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of waiting. Thomas. I see the church that said Thomas. And what is that? If you, the Bible down in Thomas, if you know anything about that. It's not the end, Lord, but if you said it, you said it. But this is what God was showing me. Like if you've been dealing with frustration of any kind, I'm going to I'm going to share what the Holy Spirit was sharing with me. And this is confirmation because I keep hearing this everywhere I go, any sermon I watch, any my in my own church. I just I just keep hearing it all over and over and over and over and over and over again. So at this point, it's repetition for a reason.
In a
Um,
quarter mile, turn right onto Ridge Road
so
Southeast.
as of right now, if you've been experiencing, it's almost like when a woman is pregnant and she's in like her very last trimester and she's full term, right? And the baby is still inside of her. You're just like, I'm tired of being pregnant. And it's not that you're not excited about the baby that's coming. You're not excited about what's going to take place and what's to come. No, that's not the case. It's more so like you know that
At the
you're
light, turn
expecting for
right onto Ridge
something,
Road
and
Southeast.
you know that this particular something is supposed to be happening, and you're excited. You look forward to the birthing, and it's so funny because
Continue
God
on Ridge
used
Road Southeast for 1.5 miles.
this young woman at my job. She's pregnant and she's full term, and it was so funny because she's full term and she's like ready to have this baby. She's excited to meet her son. She's really excited to meet the baby, and she's full term. And she every time I see her, I'm like, "What are you doing here? You supposed to have that baby by now?" She's like, "Girl, yes, I'm tired of being pregnant. I'm ready to have this baby." And I'm like, "Yes." I said, he's ready. I can see his little body poking out. I said, "He's ready to come out." And she's just like, I hope he come out like this week, or I hope he come out soon. So she's full term, y'all. Like she's the baby's healthy, she's full term, and so she has this weekend. Even though I'm not physically pregnant, right? But when you're spiritually pregnant with something, spiritually pregnant with a promise, spiritually pregnant, and this is the one pregnancy that both men and women can birth. Um, this is a spiritual pregnancy that both men and women can participate in. Men may not be able to have physical babies in the earth, right? Well, they're part of the process, but you can't carry the baby for 9 months. That's a woman's job. but men can carry supernatural promises from God. And I said, Lord, I'm tired of waiting. Like I'm ready to have this baby already. Like a part of me was frustrated because like, God, you showed me all this stuff. Like I rather how I am, I rather not know. I rather not even know that I'm pregnant. But then again, God was like, but look at it like this, Micaiah. If you don't know that you're pregnant, then guess what? You might skip a meal or two. Are you hearing me right now? If I hid your pregnancy from you just because you didn't want to know, because it's easier for you not to know, you might skip a meal. You might not take your vitamins. You might not be as careful with your belly. You might just entertain any old thing. You might just give in to that temptation because the promises is what's keeping you together. if I take this promise, if I hid the promise from you, because sometimes I'm like, God, I'd rather not know. I'd rather not dream about it.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Atlanta Road Southeast.
When I want to be left alone and I start wanting to run for the promise, guess what happens? The promise chases me down, and I'm just like, I'm tired of this, God. Can I be honest with you, Lord? I love you.
At the light, turn right onto Atlanta Road Southeast.
Father. I'm tired of waiting. I feel like I've been waiting for stuff my entire life. I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. I'm tired of waiting. And so God was just like, it's because you're full term. And that's why it's not for everybody. Seek God, of course. Seek God on the word. But the theme has been for me personally is birthing.
In a quarter mile, use the left lane to turn left onto Paces Ferry Road Southeast.
I went to the wilderness for a season, right? And God showed me things to come, and things that were going to happen, and things of that sort, right? But
at the light, use the left lane to turn left onto Paces Ferry Road Southeast.
But it wasn't time to give birth to everything. Just
continue on Paces Ferry Road Southeast for half a mile.
It's some things that have to run its course. It's a process to everything. And I'm telling God, like, Lord, I'm tired of waiting. I'm ready to give birth to this thing. I'm tired of carrying this thing. Because you got to understand, even if it's supernatural, it still has weight. Even if it's a supernatural birth, it still has weight. There's a supernatural weight that comes from carrying things. Just like God, and think about it, just like God has weight.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Skyline Trail Southeast.
His glory has weight. Okay, I'm gonna exit this out. God's glory has weight. If you have ever experienced an intimate moment with the presence of God, there's sometimes where the weight of his glory, I can't even stand.
At the light, turn left onto Skyline Trail Southeast, then turn right.
Girl, what are you talking about? You want to be quiet. I can't even stand in his presence because it's weight. God has weight to him. If you experience the weight of God, the weight of his glory, God has weight on him. God has weight on him. Where's my badge? Where's my badge?
Turn right, then turn left.
I could have sworn I turned you off because I don't want this giving out my notification. So hold on, I'm gonna take this out. I didn't read that. But there's a weight. There's a weight that's the glory of God has a weight to it. Let me find my badge. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Where's my badge? Where I put it? I just had it literally. Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay. But God's glory has weight to it. And the glory of God, hold on. I'm parking right here because, that's just how life is going to be today. You rain over here. I'm parking right here. But God's glory has weight to it. And you've been feeling like, Lord, I'm tired of waiting, or Lord, I want something different, or God, I'm expecting something different. Then, or God, wait, I'm tired of carrying this thing. I'm tired of the weight of this thing. I'm tired of the weight of this thing. Then yeah, absolutely. Oh, oh, no. I'm tired of the weight of this thing. Ooh, on my eye. Oh. Let me brush my lashes out. Well, what's left of them? I'm excited for this weekend. Not this weekend. Next weekend. But I'm tired of carrying the weight of this thing. I'm tired of carrying the weight of it. And it's nothing wrong with being honest with God and letting him know, like, God, I'm tired of the weight of this thing. Like, when it comes to certain stuff, like, I'm very honest with God about how I feel, because I feel like he knows it anyway, so I might as well tell him. I don't want to complain, but God understands. Like, Lord, I've been carrying this thing for a while now, Lord, and I'm tired of being pregnant. I'm tired of being pregnant, Lord. I'm tired of being pregnant. I'm ready to give birth to this thing. 39 weeks is long enough. Long enough. But sometimes we ask, okay, God, why reveal to me that I'm pregnant if I have to carry this thing all the way through? Because there's a certain way, there's a responsibility to what you're carrying. And had he not given it to you, you probably wouldn't have prayed as hard. You probably would have been doing what you want to do because you didn't have anything to look forward to. It's almost like bad kids. I don't like that term. Kids are not bad. They sometimes just do bad things. But just think about it. Kids that get into stuff. If you leave a child unattended and they start getting into stuff, it's because what? They don't got nothing better to do. They don't got nothing better to do but to get into stuff. And we are the same way. When we are left unattended and we be doing what we want to do, because we ain't got nothing better to do, we start getting into stuff. So God has to give us something to do, like purpose. God got to give us something to do, like ministry, like serving others, because He knows we start getting into stuff. Look at Moses. And when he would go to the mountain and leave them down there, what they start doing? Building idols, getting into stuff. So with that being said, I know you're full term. Like I can feel the weight of my pregnant belly in the spirit. And I'm like, Lord, sheesh. This thing heavy. I'm ready for this baby to come out. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gone. I love y'all. I'm finna go into work. You have a good day.